me going. TPE 2023.
A group with thousands of women warriors. It's very, very great. And the San Petrina, it's a Petra Herrera. It's explosive expert. In a nutshell, we are Casa 1910. 1910 is the year of the Mexican Revolution began, and Casa, it's house in Spanish. We use the name of Casa because in the old days, the name of Casa is the name of the business in Mexico City in the time of the Mexican Revolution, okay? And this is a revolutionary edition, the orange one, with Cuchillo Parado and Tierra Blanca. Together, we call all names for the towns, for the principal battles for the Mexican Revolution. All made in Mexico and made with Mexican tobaccos. Mexican Sumatra and filler and binder Negro San Andres with different process. All Negro San Andres for the Tierra Blanca. Medium to full, medium strength. I made these cigars for the perfect pairing with tequila. Okay, reposado and añejo. Second line, this is a Cabri edition. Cabri edition because the names of As de Oro, Lucero, and Jilguero is the name of the Mexican revolutionaries' horses. Okay, from Pancho Villa we have As de Oro and Lucero. As de Oro, the most elegant horse for Pancho Villa, and I made this cigar with a blend with Nicaraguan tobaccos and Mexican tobaccos made in Estelí. This is a Toro. The Torpedo de Lucero, it's made with Nicaraguan tobaccos and Mexican tobaccos. It's medium to full. The As de Oro is medium to full. En Jilguero, it's a Gordo 6x60, medium to full strength cigar. All different blends, all different shapes, because these horses for Pancho Villa and Emiliano Zapata, it's our mix of breeds. And this cigar is a blend for leaves, you know? It's a Cabri edition. And the new one, the white one, made in Dominican Republic, in La Isla factory with Hostos Quesada. And I made these blends with different tobaccos for different countries. This one is this San Petrina, it's a Robusto shaped cigar, and this is a Connecticut from Ecuador, wrapper, binder Dominican Republic, and filler Mexican and Dominican Republic, pairing with Dominican Republic rums. La Coronela, it's a limited production cigar with 10,000 cigars per year. It's a majestuoso shapes, 58 by 5.5, medium to full, and I made this cigar with Havana Ecuadorian for the wrapper, Brazilian Arapiraca for the binder, and filler all Mexico with Dominican Republic. And Teniente Angela, it's a Toro 6x52, Habano Ecuador for the wrapper, binder, it's a mix with Dominican Republic and Negro San Andres, it's together, and the filler is Nicaraguan Dominican Republic. This is called Soldadera edition because the name of Soldaderas is the name for the female warriors for the Mexican Revolution. It's our homage for all women in the Mexican Revolution. It's very interesting. San Petrina, Petra Herrera, it's an explosive expert. She exploits a lot of breaches, a lot of guns for the enemies, a lot of enemies of course, and it's very interesting. La Coronela, it's she was a very interesting colonel, but she dresses like a man inside the army from Pancho Villa, and when Pancho Villa look, it's a woman. Teniente Angela Jimenez, it's a very brave woman in the revolution because she was dressed like a man, but she took our proper army with all women, 1,000 women. Very elegant profiles. It's very kindly cigars, but it's a lot of aroma, it's a lot of flavor, different pairing, suggested pairing actually.
What is your suggested pairing with the Soldadera?
Well, depends about every cigar.
Right.
The San Petrina is for Dominican Republic rums or maybe sweetest rums. La Coronela, the best pairing is a cognac, maybe the XO. Okay. And the Teniente Angela, stout beer.
Okay, stout beer. I like that.
Beer. It's
I like
very, very great pairing.
I like that.
And the Cabaret edition is different pairings. And the Revolutionary edition is different pairings.
You spoke a little bit about tequila, right? Reposado and anejo specifically.
Okay.
So why reposado and why anejo specifically with this particular line to you?
Well, I recommend a lot the Reserva de la Familia from Jose Cuervo.
Okay.
It's a beautiful, beautiful tequila, very premium, because for Cuchillo Parado, I recommend the Reposado, okay? And the Extra Añejo for Tierra Blanca, because when you top this kind of tequila, you can feel the agave flavor, the sensation of the lands of Jalisco. It's very, very great. 3 different barrels, 2 different oaks with different charcoal inside, and French oak. It's very interesting final profile with this kind of cigars. I love it to make a pairing with the first part of the cigar with the reposado, and the last part more complex in the cigar,
right?
More complex in the spirit,
right?
Okay? It's because we use reposado for the first half and the last half añejo or extra añejo tequila.
Right.
So the LE is a Connecticut, Ecuadorian Connecticut, and I was like, man, this would be really stupid to put out a Connecticut as an LE because like Connecticut's, I mean, some of the best cigars on the market. There's like the bar is very high for
right.
Connecticut's. But I was fucking with tobacco, and I was like, well, what if I made a full-bodied Connecticut or in the upper tiers?
Right.
Then I can kind of have something that I would smoke, and it stands out as a different style of Connecticut.
Right.
Done, and it's a part of a 3-part series. So there's this one, and then 2 more will drop throughout the year to complete the series. So this is the intro, and then I'll have the hook and the breakdown.
Similar to the 3 parts of a cigar that most people romanticize, right?
Yeah, or like a song break, kind of the same. So
yeah,
that's just a fun project that I was working on even prior to PCA last year.
Right.
It just has taken a while to get everything to market. And this is out of STC as well, but that's a Sumatra, Ecuadorian Sumatra, and with a Habano wrapper and some unique tobaccos inside, like from Paraguay. It's got some broadleaf.
Nice.
So this is like a medium body, just milk chocolate spices, like not an overwhelming cigar, but medium. If you retro it, then you feel the strength. Otherwise, it's a good everyday cigar.
Awesome. Welcome back to Master Your Ash. I'm here with Jonathan, courtesy of Alec and Bradley. Thank you so much for squaring away 5 minutes. You're a lot like me. You're over here punching orders, taking sales, trying to make all the magic happen on the back end.
As the director of sales and marketing, that's what I kind of have to do.
Right.
Got to manage that part of the business.
Well, thank you for reaching out, both personally to me, letting me, get a time slot and make sure that we had some availability here, squeeze in 5 minutes. I just wanted to talk to you about what's upcoming, what we can expect. We're obviously smoking one of my favorites in the Kintsugi, right?
Absolutely.
And like the tie-in between bringing together all the elements and, the wonderful backstory with this is
great.
Fantastic. Plus, it's a great cigar.
Fantastic cigar, most definitely. Nice breakfast cigar, more on that mild to medium bodied end. Like something on the stronger end personally. Before we get into what's limited, just a quick once-over of our newest release, the double broadleaf.
Okay.
We grew our own broadleaf tobacco that we took from a Connecticut seed in Honduras. So a very unique flavor, but very strong flavor profile, probably the strongest Alec Bradley currently in our portfolio.
Really?
That's
okay.
Really. And then Black Market, a line that we've had for 12, 13 years, just got number 7 Cigar aficionado this year.
Okay.
Very impressed by that. And then this.
That looks new.
Going into the Alec and Bradley side of your question. So
right.
Alec Bradley, which is the main side of the business. Alec and Bradley are Alan Rubin's two sons. Alan Rubin founded the company. They went off and did their own thing. One of their brands is Gatekeeper. So this year we're doing, and we're showing at TPE, the Gatekeeper in a diamond shape. There will only be 1,500 boxes.
Okay.
And TPE attendees will be the first to be able to get their hands on this cigar.
Okay.
So we're hoping that, well, we're hoping it sells out during the show, but for the good of everybody who didn't attend, love to have them for some other retailers.
Awesome. Awesome. May I hold one up to the camera?
You may, absolutely.
Awesome.
Please do.
Very neat.
Yeah, very cool. It's a signature size. We did it before in Nicapuro and Black Market Estelí.
Not just the Kintsugi, but also the Project 40 was something that at the end of last year, I told a lot of the viewership to look out for, because I think that at the price points that they're at, there's very, very little that compares to what you're getting in that format and in that package. So, I mean, you guys are putting together some great stuff. I think that just more stuff on the horizon.
There will be. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sparing, a few minutes, man.
Michael, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Likewise.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.